Gosh, 1999 was tricky. Financially, the company could do no wrong. In the eyes of the fans, the company could do no wrong. But it's not really good. By the time 1999 rolled around, Vince had doubled down on the winning formula of blood-drenched, boob-focused, shenanigan-riddled chaos to the point where the show was dizzying, sure, but often to the point of nausea. King of the Ring 99 was a perfect example of WWE at its most popular, but also its most messy. I'm Plumpy from WhatCulture.com, and here are 10 fascinating facts about King of the Ring 99. Number 10, only one qualifier lasted longer than 3 minutes. In the Attitude Era, WWE became masters of the 3-minute match. On Raw, two superstars would lock up, something crazy would happen which would lead to a no contest or DQ, weapon shot, rinse, repeat. When you compare the amount of wrestling in the exciting Attitude Era compared to the boring Now Era, which is the official name of this era, at least we get to see a move or two these days. The 1999 King of the Ring tournament featured 8 qualifying matches, 7 of which failed to last 180 seconds. 3 of them actually timed in at less than 90 seconds, Hardcore Holly over Al Snow at 1 minute 24, Road Dogg over Godfather at 1 minute and 2 seconds, and Big Show over Droz in just 59 seconds. The only one that broke the 3-minute barrier was Kane's win over Test, which went a whopping 3 minutes and 5 seconds, the Okada Omega 2 of its day. Number 9, WWE tried to misdirect fans that Big Show was winning. Billy Gunn won the 1999 King of the Ring, and that feels really weird to say looking back because Gunn never became a main event player, and ultimately his win proved entirely pointless. But in the lead up to the show, because Mr. Ass had just turned heel, he was actually a hot favourite to win the whole thing. So much so that WWE felt the need to throw a red herring in there. Word got out that the box art for the upcoming VHS release of the event was going to read, "See the Big Show go through 8 men en route to winning the King of the Ring." It's believed that WWE planted that info to throw people off Gunn's trail. Either that, or Big Show was originally picked to win the tournament and booking changed once it got leaked. Number 8, the show had 15 fucking matches. I mean, goddamn Attitude Era, will you calm your tits? 15 matches in 4 hours, including a dark match, 4 heat matches, and 10 main show matches. No one needs that much wrestling. No, I don't want it. Only 3 of the main show matches went over 10 minutes, none of the heat matches went over 2, and the dark match, that's interesting enough by itself. Number 7, Shawn Stasiak defeated a future star in the dark match. Remember Shawn Stasiak? He's probably most memorable for being the idiot member of the Alliance in the Invasion angle. His gimmick was he was cheerful, farmhand stupid to the point there was a miracle he spoke human words. He used to run into walls. It was quite funny. Before that, though, in the late 90s, he had a WWE run as Meat, a man used by the lady stable PMS as a sex slave. You heard me. Meat didn't win often, but this night he was victorious in a dark match against a WWE novice. That man was 2-time Olympic gold medal winner Kurt Angle. Number 6, there was a laughable mistake in Kane versus Big Show. Arguably the worst match on the card saw the Big Red Machine go up against a Big Show machine. The nadir of that match was Kane holding Big Show in a chokehold for a goddamn eternity. Like so long that if Kane had actually been choking him, the Big Show would have died. Apparently the reason for this hold going on for actual whole minutes was that Big Show was waiting on a cue from the ref as to when he was supposed to fight back. That cue never came, and instead the Big Show just knelt on the ground with Kane's hand around his neck for days while the crowd went, "Why?" Number 5, the GUNN Shamrock finish echoed a previous Shamrock match. Ken Shamrock was often protected in defeat by strong booking, such as him getting disqualified for kicking too much ass. In this instance, Shamrock was assaulted earlier in the show and started coughing up blood. Later in the night, in his quarterfinal match with GUNN, the match ended after Shamrock coughed up some more disturbingly convincing fake blood, and the refs stopped the match, so obviously Shamrock killed him. The inspiration for this finish came from a match Shamrock had with Vader for the FMW promotion in Japan back in 1997. At one point, Vader powerbombed Shamrock with such force that Shamrock began coughing up very real blood from an internal rupture, and the match was quickly stopped. Scary art imitating scary life. Number 4, CHYNA made history again. One of the 3 matches that lasted over 10 minutes was CHYNA's first round match against Road Dogg. Not only was CHYNA making history by being the first woman to compete in the tournament, but she actually marked a record of a different sort. With the match clocking in at 13 minutes, CHYNA became the first woman ever in WWE to have a pay-per-view singles match go over 10 minutes. In all the years that WWE had been a thing, and with world-class athletes like Alundra Blaze, no singles match featuring a woman ever went that length until this show. Number 3, it was the first pay-per-view match for the Hardy Boys. The Hardys have been on the King of the Ring pay-per-view before, noticeably as Royal Squire cameos in the 1995 show. They are so cute! But they'd never had an actual pay-per-view match before, and it was their first proper showcase as the moody, all-black prototypes of Team Extreme, having ditched their previous get-up, which could best be described as multicolored Play-Doh vomit. The Hardys faced off against a team that would come to be their defining nemesis, Edge and Christian, and just 2 nights after the pay-per-view, the Hardys would defeat the Acolytes to win their first tag team championships. Number 2, Big Boss BOSSMAN was supposed to be the briefcase raiser. In WWE history, there are a few unsolved mysteries. Who was behind GTV? Who bombed Vince McMahon's limo? And who raised a briefcase at King of the Ring 99? So Steve Austin fought in a handicap ladder match against Vince and Son, which is like Steptoe and Son but with more sleeveless vests. Suspended above the ring was a briefcase, and whoever pulled it down would win the rights to run WWE. Austin had the match won when suddenly the briefcase rose out of his reach. Eventually, Shane and Vince won, but one of the big questions going into Monday Night Raw was who hitched the case. The answer was never revealed. WWE, you plot teasers. It was never made fully clear, but Big Boss Man was supposed to have been the helper. It was a prior stip that if any corporate ministry member interfered, Austin would automatically win the match. Bossman was kicked out of the corporate ministry in an unrelated angle, but on Raw the night after the pay-per-view, Bossman rejoined the group. Technically, Bossman was out of the group when the match took place, so his unseen interference was legal. However, this was never fully explained to the audience. And number 1, the buy rate smashed WCW. If you want an idea of just how badly WWE was curb-stomping WCW by the summer of 1999, the pay-per-view numbers will provide a very clear example. King of the Ring, despite being wonky as hell, did excellent business, being bought in 430,000 homes. That number is more than the 2 WCW pay-per-views either side of King of the Ring combined. The Great American Bash took place 2 weeks earlier and was only bought in 185,000 homes. Bash at the Beach 2 weeks after King of the Ring did an even worse total with 175,000 buys. In all, the 2 WCW shows combined for 360,000, which together is still 16% less than what WWE raked in with what was, to be honest, a fairly crap show.
Weast your pie holes, you dirty, sweaty marks. You think you're a smart mark, do you? A smart, is it? Then answer me this simple wrestling question. From which African country was Kamala Builders coming from? No, you're wrong, because you are a sweaty mark. The answer is Uganda. Improve your knowledge and test your bastard self with the new What Culture Wrestling Trivia game, available now at shop.whatculture.com. Sweaty Mark.